You might not know this, but I'm not very good at jujitsu. So I have brought my friend Eli Knight. Eli, listen, I know what you're gonna say. Position before submission.
Sounds good.
It's not gonna happen. All right, so Eli, my guard gets instantly passed.
Sounds right.
I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, well, I should work on guard retention.
Right.
But it's not gonna happen. My guard instantly passed. And this is where I spend the majority of my rolls, right here.
Yeah.
I just wanna know submission from here. Don't teach me any jujitsu, don't try to change my mind. Just teach me a fucking submission from here, please.
You got lots of submissions from this bad position, as it were. So you first have to think about it positionally though. Because like there's when you're playing guard, there's guard play, right? Where I'm playing guard, there's guard retention, and then there's pass prevention. So it's like gradients. And so whenever I've kind of like realized that like you're passing my guard.
Okay, sorry.
So when you're
sound a lot like jujitsu, Eli.
Right. And you're passing here, right? So if I've accepted this, then I can make kind of weird frames sometimes. And this is one where like it looks really desperate, but it's kind of a Hail Mary. So like whenever we get here, if I'm making this weird frame, I'm still creating a little bit of space. But what I'm gonna do right after my guard gets passed, I'm gonna throw this up here around, and I'm gonna connect my fingers in the back. And now I'm gonna expose my back even worse here to make the position even worse like that. I wanna keep my head close so you don't start framing on me. But if I can hide my head here like this, yeah, it's gonna get bad really quick. And I can almost expose my entire back at this point. If you had a gi, it'd be even better, but
we're not doing that.
Yeah. So depending on how my guard's getting passed, and this could be like you throwing the legs by, like a leg drag, whatever, and I'm framing like this because I may still be looking to scramble, and that's kind of what you're reading right here. You're reading that I'm looking to scramble, maybe get back up, maybe turn back and face you, whatever. But then when I collapse here, and then I make this connection, I'm gonna tuck my elbows in together like this, and then there's the squeeze right there. It's pretty awful. Yeah. And so all I'm doing is here, 1, 2, and then connecting the elbows like that, and that's where your neck goes.
And my neck is in there.
Exactly.
My neck is far too muscular to go in there.
Yeah, well,
it's too big.
Not by the time I'm done
too
with
strong.
it, sir. Yeah. But so now, if this isn't working though, and I get here, and like I'm just getting past, I'm like, okay, that's not an option anymore at that point. Then there's still things that I can look to do from here, right? So like, I don't think that this is a very good side control personally.
Okay, like we established. Shut up! Shut up! Yeah. It's like a bunch of fucking jujitsu black belts back there. Like, what is he doing? I said at the beginning that I didn't do jujitsu.
But let me qualify that though, because
qualify it.
I don't think side control is that great of a position. So it's not.
Okay.
Like,
oh man, this is a hard to hurt video now.
So, side control is
side control sucks.
It's kind of, yeah, that's a whole different topic. But I want to, if I'm passing, I want to go from down by the legs to up north south, and I don't like to stay too much into side control. Side control is okay for like transitioning. Sometimes I can get to the back off of it and I can get to the mount off of it. And there's submissions obviously from side control, but there's a lot of liabilities that go along with it, you know. And to make your side control really heavy and oppressive, I mean, now you're just in a holding pattern. So it's like there's a lot more control and a lot more like superior control, and there's a lot more back take and submission opportunities from north south. So that's a whole different topic.
So what he's saying is that in jiu-jitsu, a lot of times these guys just get to positions and just hold on and stall the action, and that's
which is a time for that.
That's why they don't call jiu-jitsu matches fights. Yeah. Oh wait, they do now call them fights.
That's a whole nother discussion. Okay. If you're going to call a boxing match a fight, you have to call a jiu-jitsu match a fight. So
comment below whether or not you think he's like totally wrong on that or just full of shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Or I'm right. So like so look, if you're on top though, look at this. If you're side control, right? Whatever kind of side control you're doing here. So
is this right? Is this right, Aaron? Aaron, is this good?
It's whatever, right? I mean,
you can say no. Is it not? What am I?
I'm just admiring.
So what you're doing here, this is good because you've got good pressure. You've got an underhook on this side. You're twerking, so that's weird. But then you got this arm cut off, so I can't frame. And I need my frames to make space.
Right.
So if I can't get my forearms in, I don't want to sit here and struggle, then I'll use my bicep instead. So I'm going to use my tricep and bicep instead of forearms. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bridge up this direction here, which is going to force you to like push me back down. And when you push me back down, I'll either roll you or you can base out with this hand to stop me. Now, when you go to stop me, look what I did here. You see what I mean? So I'm going to block this out. So now as you go to retract and pull yourself back to side control, then I've got this. Now I want you to run into my leg. So I'm going to bring my leg up to block your tricep, and then I'm going to fold this through here, right? Now I've got this arm captured.
I've got him right where I want him.
Right. And I think it was Tyler Van Kiel I first heard this from, called this South Americana, right? So I'm going to pull your head toward me, and I'm going to take your hand towards your butt with my legs, and that's going to be pretty bad, right?
Go, you do go a little.
Yeah, okay. Here?
Yep.
Yeah, I've got a pretty broad radius I can turn. Now, if I lose it though, I'm like, oh, here, right? Then I'll come back and just jump up to a triangle from here. And I want to capture the arm, pull it in nice and tight, and then I got the triangle from here this way, right? If I get here and you're just too massive, you got all these delts and traps and all that stuff, and so I can't get the triangle finished. Now I'm going to reach through, I'm going to pull this one across my neck here, and now I'm going to grab for here this way, and I'm gonna get this weird little Kimura finish off of that. So you've got from South Americana to triangle to Kimura, you got all these attacks all from bottom side, right?
So side control is not really a thing. Side control should be eliminated from the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu curriculum, straight from Eli Knight, 2nd degree Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt.
It's not exactly what I said.
By the time I'm done with this edit,
I know this pointless in saying anything contradictory to that. And while we're at it, Aikido is the best martial art.
Yeah, the highest form of martial art, were your exact words.
Yeah.
So this first one, what's it called?
I don't know. I just made
this
that
one.
up.
This one.
Oh,
here?
the no-gi baseball bat choke.
A no-gi baseball bat choke.
Yeah, because it imitates a baseball bat choke is with the collar like this, so it looks like a baseball bat. Since we don't have the collar, we're lacing the fingers like an S grip here. So like,
so you passed. This we might as well start from here because this is where my rolls really start anyway.
So you're gonna make this weird frame like this here, yeah.
Which I get caught doing this anyway. In fact, I always get caught doing like Muay Thai clinch stuff in Jiu-Jitsu for like, it's not good, but I just happen to do it. I'll link up in the cards up there, or no, you'll link up in the cards up there.
Well, there'll be a link in the
cards. There's a link up there. Yeah. We did a video on Muay Thai clinch for BJJ. So make sure you click that up there.
Yeah. So when you get here, make this like, just stand this hand up. You don't have to like caress me. Yeah, like that. So no, that's creepy. Okay. So now this hand is gonna come to the other side of my neck, and you're gonna lace your fingers together in an S grip right there, right? And I'm gonna assume that's correct.
And I was gonna say check. This one's on top like this, right?
Yeah, it looks good. And so then from here, now start turning away from me and bringing your elbows together like that. Now, what happens a lot of the time, because I'm in the superior position. And
no, you're not. No, you're not.
And I'm winning, and your back is exposed. You can't walk out of the superior position. Exactly. But that's the thing. That's why guys don't tap to this a lot.
I've seen in tournament footage, guys go to sleep because they just don't, they're like, oh, he ain't got nothing.
I've both put people to sleep with this and been put to sleep with this because okay, I can't. It's a pun, but you're going to sleep on it, right? But that was good. It's appropriate. So when I get there,
you just should have went straight into it though. You pumped the brakes on it.
Yeah.
When you're pedaling a bike at a ramp, dude, you just keep fucking pedaling, man. Take that shit off the ramp, you'll be fine. It's when you pump the brakes that you don't land.
And this is how he bypassed me and subscribers on YouTube.
That's how. Yeah. It wasn't by skill or technical knowledge.
Okay.
I'm Mike. That's Eli. I think we're on your channel, which is funny because I've totally commandeered this video. But that's the nature of the beast.
Yeah. But those are good submissions from bad positions.
So do your outro then.
Yeah. What is my outro? Oh, so thank you guys for watching the Knight Jiu-Jitsu channel, even though this might even be on Mike's channel. But yeah, anyway, keep watching. If you're not watching and subscribed to Mike's channel already and you're watching mine, then make sure that you go over to Hard to Hurt. Is that the name of your YouTube channel? I don't watch his videos, but they're good though, I've heard.
Just the ones you're in.
Yeah. He's got some good ones with me in them too. And so yeah, go and subscribe to his channel and like and turn on notifications and subscribe and what else do you do on YouTube? Share it.
This outro is like my side control.